My name is Julie Dougal. I want to be fit and healthy because I am caring for 4 generations right now. I have my parents who have some health issues, myself, my husband who's quite a bit older than me, my daughter who's 19 lives with us, and she had a baby last year. So I have a 7-month-old grandson that I need to be able to chase after. He's going to be mobile soon. I am scared of having some of the health issues that my parents have. They've both had cancer. My mother's had 2 knee replacements and a hip replacement. My father's in the hospital right now recovering from his knee replacement. They have some blood pressure issues, diabetic issues. I'm scared of having those kinds of issues, and I'm also afraid that the rheumatoid arthritis that I've had for 12 years will slowly begin to affect my mobility, my ability to chase after my grandson, and just mindful of those things. The big thing for me is going to be a lot of energy. I have a busy career, and I'm helping care for my grandson, and I help care some for my parents. So energy and being fit and just healthy long term is really important. I think that's what's going to happen.
Julie hadn't exercised for a long time, but she had the right attitude and willingness, so we jumped right in and began building a base. With Julie, we started by increasing her strength through her core. Her abs and her back were the focus of our initial workouts. Once she developed a stronger core, we moved on to her arms, legs, and chest. In addition, Julie's conditioning was very low initially, and the first few workouts were a struggle to even get to 10 minutes. But she was surprised on how quickly her conditioning improved, and her workouts extended easily to 1 hour. Nutritionally, Julie was in the habit of eating most of her calories through carbs. She also spent little time planning and preparing her foods, so learning how to shop, prepare, and cook were instrumental in her success. Now let's take a look at her results. Julie dropped over 16 pounds on the scale and 17 pounds of fat. She increased her lean muscle tissue 1 pound and reported that her clothes were falling off her. She also lost 6 inches around the hips, waist, and thighs.
I started to notice a change within a couple of weeks. By week 3, it was clear. I no longer had flabs. I had the beginning of some abs. And I would show them to anybody who was willing to look. Look at this. And that floored me how quickly I started seeing a physical change. I had been dropping some weight on my own, but there was no tone or definition there. You know, it was just a little smaller, but it was still kind of, flabby and loose. But by doing the right kinds of exercise and the right combination, and by changing what I was eating, it was by week 3 that it was noticeable. And then it just kept going from there. And now, even within a relatively short period of time, it's like, oh my gosh. As a professional, I help people learn things or think about things that they would not know as they're going through that process. So I'm very open and respectful of professionals in their fields. So my trainers, Derek, I recognize that they know way more than I do about this, and I trust them to give me accurate and correct information because they're not trying to sell me a product. They're trying to give me the information to help me make the right choices, to make the physical difference that I've been able to achieve. You know, something's different this time because I really feel like I know what to do to keep it. And I know that I will maintain this. Like, I know this is it. I will not be fat again. I will be fit for life.
Once all the hard work is done, it's time for their makeovers at Capello's, where style, trend, and relaxation all come together.
Julie embraces her fabulous gray hair, and we don't blame her. We use Goldwell's clear color-ons to add shine and luster. Her cut and style turned out professional yet edgy and modern. We swept her hair away from her face to open up her beautiful eye and cheekbone area. To enhance her eye area even more, we used Jane Iredale's warm eyeshadow tones and natural black mascara. We added a touch of color with Iredale's Pure Gloss for her lips. At Capello's, we encourage our guests to stop by our Iredale makeup counter to stay on top of the latest trends and application techniques. Julie had one of our most dramatic transformations. Look how sophisticated she looks.
The payoff for Julie's hard work is to be able to rock a dress like this one. We have accessorized her little black dress with black enamel and rhinestone earrings, and she is ready for a night out on the town.